Today I'm doing the ultimate turkey recipe by AmazingRibs.com, and initially that wasn't my plan, but due to circumstances I'll explain later in this video, I ended up cooking and using that recipe, and it was so good that I decided I'm going to do that again here. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm so excited. So before we get started, I just wanted to mention, in my last video, I mentioned that I was having a hard time responding to YouTube comments, and I flashed this graphic on the screen showing how you could get a hold of me via other methods of social media. And I actually noticed that a lot of people responded to that. And I don't know if it's just because there was a graphic on the screen or not, but I want you to know that even though I found that effective, I'm not going to overuse that tool. You guys, I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel, but I want you to do it because you want to do it. And I'm not going to beat you down with graphics and beg and plead. If you want to subscribe to my channel, that's all up to you. I don't want to influence your decision on that at all. So is that clear? Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, this is my second time to do this recipe this week. And the reason why I've already done it once is because some of you guys might remember a while back, I did a video where I compared the Slow N Sear to the Weber Summit charcoal grill. The Slow N Sear people saw that and they really liked the video. So they called me and they were like, hey, will you make some videos for us? And I was like, why would I do that? And they were like, for money. And I was like, I like money. So earlier this week, I did this exact same recipe on the Slow N Sear, and it turned out absolutely great. Like I said, that's the reason why I want to do it again here on my channel so you guys can see it. If you guys are interested, I'm going to step through this recipe pretty quickly. If you guys are interested in seeing more about it, I'll put a link to their YouTube site, and that way you can watch me do this recipe with a little bit more detail. But for now, let's just kind of go through what I've done here. After you let the turkey thaw for several days, take it out of the packaging and remove the useless pop-up thermometer as well as the rib tips so they don't burn. Trim all the extra fat around the tail and around the neck cavity, and then using really good kitchen shears, carefully cut the backbone out so the turkey will lay flat. Next, you want to dry brine or salt the turkey with about as much salt as you would use on it at the table, and refrigerate for up to 48 hours to let the skin dry out. After that, inject the breast with butter and then mix up these seasonings in a coffee grinder. Mix those seasonings with enough water to create a paste, and then use your finger to separate the skin from the breast meat, which is really gross. Then apply the paste to the breast meat and the entire turkey. Now that we have that out of the way, let's put this guy on the grill. So I took a little poll at the end of my last video and found out what I think you guys want. I know what you guys want to see. You want to see more of this grill, which is exactly what I would want to see if I was thinking about buying a grill too. So I'm going to show you more of the grill today. First thing I'm going to show you is this heat deflector. It's dirty right now, but it's a really cool little gadget. It's got hinges on the side, as you can see. And while I was messing with the camera, I burned up my smoke wood, because sometimes it takes longer to put these videos together than it looks like. So if you ever need to add more, all you have to do is prop up one of these sides and pop it in. It's not as easy access as the Weber Smoky Mountain but it certainly is better than nothing. So there we go there. And then you probably noticed earlier I forgot to put in a drip pan. So I'm going to do that now. This is just a normal 9x14 drip pan. I'm sure you guys are wondering, can you still access this with the drip pan in place? And that you can, not a problem. Might have to move it over a little bit. But there's that. Here's our cooking grate. I'm going to put that back on. Make sure I'm still in focus here. Okay, and now it's time for Mr. Turkey. Put in here. Ooh, a lot of smoke. There's that guy. And this guy's going to cook like this for probably 2 hours. So I've got the lower vent set on the smoke setting, and then up here I've got it wide open, and then as I get closer to my target temp, I'll cut it back to about 1/3 of the way open and go from there. So I'm about 30 minutes into this cook. Wow, looks like we got some really good browning around the legs and on the wings, and I'm gonna go ahead and cover those up with foil like I mentioned. We are an hour and a half into this, and I gotta tell you, this bird smells amazing. It's browning up beautifully. I'm losing light out here, so this may be the last update I give you. But wow, I cannot wait for this to be done. Like I said, we're an hour and a half in, and currently in the breast, we're only up to 101, which is kind of surprising me, but we'll see where this goes.